shed more light on that.
All right. How many contacts do you have on LinkedIn?
I've got quite a number. I've got over 3,000 something.
But do you know all of them, or do you have a chance of knowing all of them?
I think almost half of them, I know them.
So you know them. And what are the excuses of reaching out to them?
I can't say there's any excuse of me reaching them. Because my purpose of being on LinkedIn is to connect, business connection.
And your birthday is on August 10.
Sorry?
Your birthday.
It's August 10, yes.
Yeah. So imagine this project that we started was just to build communities.
Okay.
So that within the communities, then we can find solutions or accelerate solution providing.
Okay.
So if your birthday is on the 10th, it means we have less than a year to plan for 2020 birthday. But you may find there are other people who share the birthday with you, but you don't know them.
That's true.
Yeah.
That's true.
So the whole idea is to convert connections into active communities. So just by me calling you, even if it's a surprise call, and sharing the conversations and what your reading of the message is or was.
Okay.
And the message was sent to you on August 10, and you only respond now. So it means...
That's the third part of it. That's the third part of it, yeah.
It's not third because sometimes you are busy, occupied with other things. So it's not so sad when you can't respond. But did you read the message?
Yes, I did.
Okay. Intended to provoke a reaction from you. And first, whether you want to be part of this or not, this project of accelerating to opportunities.
That's how it's supposed. Most people who are in business, they always want to explore new opportunities.
Then secondly, have you heard most of the people always say, what is the next step? And no, whatever it is you propose, they always, even if you set up a WhatsApp group, most people would want somebody to own it or to administer it, not themselves.
Okay.
So there's
admins and so on.
Yeah, the sense of belonging is always foreign to us.
That's true.
So we don't want to belong. And if we don't want to belong, we don't really have a way of adopting whatever we do as ours.
Oh, okay.
Do you find that?
Yes, I get it.
Yeah, so even if it's your birthday, you end up having to plan for it. Because most of the people will expect you to be the planner.
Okay, I see it now.
And there's no initiative. If you want to meet somebody and you know they're connected to so and so, sometimes it may be easier for you to meet them at an informal gathering than at a formal gathering.
That's true.
Yeah.
So at an informal gathering, everyone will be prepared to to show who he is.
That's right.
Yeah.
Otherwise, people generally don't want to show who they are.
Yeah. Especially in the formal context of it.
Yeah. So that is the whole project. That's what we set up the project for.
Okay. When was this born?
About 2 years ago.
Okay, but it's producing fruit already.
No, we have thousands of people that say they want to be part of it.
Okay.
But as usual, most people want what? Want to be led. So it's even if you say, let's have a birthday party for you, belated, they'll still say, who is going to pay for it? But if we say, let's go and have drinks, they will rather go and have drinks at a restaurant.
Yeah. And let's go and have it. But who is going to pay for it?
Yeah. So even if you say, let's have a membership thing, they don't want to join anything.
But I doubt it depends with the I don't know, discipline most people might be in, but most like those people who are in marketing, business development, etc. They probably know. Like if you cannot invest in something, you cannot get something.
No, you know, but
saying,
don't assume that everybody knows. Yeah.
Not everyone knows.
Yeah. So most of the people actually don't know. Yeah.
That's true.
Yeah. So that's what we want to solve.
Okay. Are there any membership fees?
1,000 per year.
1,000 what?
1,000 rand.
Only,
yeah.
Okay. I think it's a good thing. It's a very good thing.
Yeah.
It's a very good thing.
So that's what we are pushing for.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So if there's any documentation or anything, this number is going to be just my WhatsApp number. Then my email is also on LinkedIn. You can also always keep in touch. That's
right. That's the whole idea.
Count me in. I'm very much interested.
Yeah. So I think that's.
Then there's this other thing that I've also noted, like on a radio station. You are in South Africa, fine, but you still have a lot that I believe you want to assist our brothers and sisters back home. So I don't know those people that are in business. Like if you, with this initiative that is brought up of this of our days activities and so forth, if such gatherings are going to be achieved, that's when and how people can meet and exchange ideas despite business, both locally and regionally.
That's right. So that's what we are saying, that when we come together, there is something that can come off it.
That's true. That's true. Sorry to say what I'm going to say. It touches me, and I wish if I would meet you and Brother Philip Chiangwa one day, both of you, the three of us, I would like to ask him jokingly, like, you might be saying, like, I want to beg, I want to mad. But you have the money, no problem. But what are you doing with the money to bring change to the community that you are in?
Yeah. So that's one of the ways in which as a problem we can solve problems together.
That's true. That's true.
So we can work on those problems and come up with solutions.
That's true.
When we start building these communities. But imagine you were to meet with Chiangwa, me and you. How expensive would that be?
It will be very expensive. I even still remember this other conversation that he had with you when you were saying, brother, if I'm to come to South Africa, make sure that my hotel bookings are done, my flight is done, and so forth.
Yeah. It has, yeah, but if we are 100 of us and each one pays 100 or 200 rand, then we can bring him so that he can talk to.
That's a lot, even if you calculate, like, for instance, 100 rand multiplied by, say, you have about 500 of you, it's well above that, 50,000. There's no way a person can book a hotel for 50,000.
50,000 rand?
Yes, what I'm saying is, like, if you have to make a group of 500 people,
yeah,
each paying 100 rand.
No,
my calculator is showing me 50,000 rand.
Yeah, but that's what we can do now to say, okay, I want Mr. Chiangwa to come to South Africa, but I don't want to. I don't want to own him.
No.
Yeah, so I want him to come, and then he can talk to us. I will.
Exactly.
I will register today.
Exactly.
So that I pay my 500 rand. So we call it Washington Challenge.
That's true.
So anyone, then we start a radio show on the Washington Challenge. Then we put that money into a bag. Once we reach 50,000, we then tell Mr. Chiangwa to come.
That's true.
Yeah. So he can then come. So I can then talk. Go ahead.
For instance, you find out, like, most Zimbabweans, they are now in diaspora, majority of them being here in South Africa. But we have got a lot of things that we can do to benefit our country back home. But due to the fact that one maybe it might be resources, it might be the economic environment in at the moment, we are not able to explore the fullest just because of such type of limitation.
But already, imagine you said, I today, being the 2nd of December, I would like to put my money where my mouth is. And I want Mr. Chiangwa and to come as he promised. So I am responding to Mr.
I heard him talking to you with my own ears.
Yeah. So if I didn't call you, how was I going to know that you were listening? Yeah. So would you want us to put the price tag at 500 per person to see Mr. Chiangwa at a time convenient to him?
I don't have any problem, like I said on my message.
I'm saying for Chiangwa alone, would you want to pay 500 rand to make, but you don't want to pay the full amount of his ticket fare, but you only want to commit to 500. So
that I'll be parting out of the group with.
No. First, it starts with the individual, and you are the first. You are the first individual to respond.
Yes.
And if you say, I can only commit what I can do myself, so I commit 500 rand, and I hope my friends will commit, because you know what you benefit from Chiangwa. It's not just Chiangwa.
Yes.
It's also the people he knows and the people who know him.
I know quite a number of his colleagues, like the likes of this young guy, what is his name? The one who is now the AAG chairman.
Yeah. Chwanda, yeah. So
yes, I normally have to talk to him when I'm in the game. Then there's this other guy. I don't know if you normally communicate with him. He has got the resources, but I don't know how much he is.
No, we're not talking about their resources. We're just talking about you committing what you can. Not.
But what I'm saying, I don't know if you're getting me. Yeah.
Okay, no, I'm getting you. I'm getting you. That Chiangwa is It's connected.
We're talking about brother.
That's
We're talking about brother Chiangwa, fine. But let's go and say that guy as far as motivating other business people from there. It's a plus for me.
No, that's what I'm saying is, I hear you. So what we want is to tell Mr. Chiangwa is going to happen because I have already voted. I voted with my 500 rand. And if you are listening there, and this is Mr. Washington Makoni, all he's saying is that I think we need to find ways to bring us together. If Chiangwa can connect me with other 500 rand paying people, I will be there. This is nothing to do with Banking on Africa's Future or the 1873 network. This is to do with bringing those icons, those people, so that you can come and talk to us for 30 or minutes or 1 hour. And after he finishes, then I meet other people there. And I can then talk to the people and talk about my business. So if you're in business and you believe that Chiangwa could be that catalyst of making things happen, please show your face and vote with your money. Talk is cheap because most of us want to talk, and yet think, we are still prepared to ask Jesus to come back to prove that he died.
Exactly.
When he's already dead.
That's the second coming.
That's the second coming. So, Mr. Washington here says, where are you based, Washington?
I'm in Pretoria East.
Pretoria East. How long have you been in South Africa?
Since 2009.
So you're almost 10 years now.
Yeah, I'm already 10 years now.
Yeah, if someone says go back to Zimbabwe by force, what would you say?
I'm even facing a challenge that I'm even prepared to say it publicly. Because I'm into one of my businesses, one of the business that I'm into, it involves medical and mining equipment, where we are importing goods back home. You get the point?
Yeah.
So we are facing challenges whereby I use my rand in South Africa to import those things to my home country. You get the point?
Yeah.
I deliver to my clients. I'm paid in $0 into a specific account. And I struggle to get my money back to convert that money back into rand so that I can keep on rotating that money into the system. I'm trying to answer your question. If I'm told I'm supposed to go to it and determine this stuff, the answer will be no, not because I don't love my country, but it's the substances that are there, they're beyond my control.
Okay. So I hear you, and how that challenge can best be solved?
I think one, it can be solved. That challenge can be solved. One, through such type of meeting. I think I can put it like where 10 minds meet a solution to come up with a solution.
Yeah.
Yes, that's my thinking.
Okay, so do you want to be the first volunteer of Banking on Zimbabwe's Future, where these questions can be put directly?
Myself, I'm very, very, very much prepared to say whatever I may say as far as talking about the Zimbabwe business or about the Zimbabwe economy, because I'm already a participant in that economy. I'm not like a person who has been in South Africa and who has been absent from Zimbabwe for that long. Right now, is that I've got my office in Harare. I am doing business in that country.
Okay, so you are prepared to be the change that people are talking about.
I'm even much prepared to be part and parcel of that panel, because I know exactly what is happening on the ground in private business. Because I don't talk politics, but I talk business, right? 100%.
Okay, so when we talk, we say we are talking politics. What do we?
No. Myself, I talk business. I don't talk politics.
No, I'm saying is most people think politicians are not human beings. And that's why they think that they are not talking politics.
No, I'm not afraid to talk or to associate or to get a dialogue with the politician.
No, do you agree that a politician is a human being?
Yes.
Yeah, so there is no person who was born to be a politician.
That's true.
Perhaps where we want to
I always joke with my uncle, Simba Makoni. It's more like he's both a business person, he's a technocrat, he's a farmer, he's a politician. But I always joke with him like when we are talking. Like no, I'm much acquainted to when we are talking things that are related to farming or things that are related to business. But when it comes to politics, there's nothing to say because I know nothing about politics.
Okay, so I'm saying, do you agree that actually there's no human being who is called a politician?
Some they call themselves politicians.
No, I'm saying I'm asking you so that we can continue on that.
Okay.
So there is no person called a politician.
Mm-hmm.
There is Washington Makoni, and you are not the only Washington Makoni.
That's true.
There could be others, but you are you.
There are others already. Yes.
Yeah, so we'll give you your own number, which is called a banking on Africa's future.
Okay.
And that number would then give you, like Mr. Chiangwa, is number 570.
Okay.
That is his banking on Africa's future number. So what we are also talking about is also the idea of government and the promise and betrayal. How many people think a president must know everything? How many people think?
Fine.
Hello? Hello? Is that Tops?
Yeah, that's Tops you are speaking, sir.
How are you?
I'm doing great, and yourself?
Excellent. I got Mr. Washington on the other line. Okay. Washington is Makoni, he's in business. He is pissed off sometimes when he takes goods to Zimbabwe. Then he is locked out of the forex market, but he's brought goods that he paid in South Africa, takes them to Zimbabwe. Now he's forced to receive Zim dollars, which he can't do anything about. But he wants to go to receive the money, come back to South Africa, then buy and go back again. Is it a familiar story or unfamiliar story?
Yeah, it's actually a very familiar story to an extent that on our side we had to close our Zim operations. So the main challenge is basically the issue regarding handling of payments. There is no way one can actually conduct business in Zimbabwe as long as we don't have a well-defined payment system in place. So it's actually a challenge that he's facing, and it's something which I
so it's a universal
none of us.
It's a universal problem, except if you are connected, then you can get the money when you need it.
Yes, yeah, that sounds true. That.
And Mr. Makoni, do you agree?
Yes, I'm agreeing to what you're saying. That's true.
So we have an initiative called Banking on Africa's Future. And we are saying the future is when stories are told. Because you are not fighting a government. All you are saying is this is the reality of life in Zimbabwe today. So there is no incentive for me to do business in a country where I become locked out of solutions. I end up receiving the money I've not asked for, but I give up goods of value. Would you want to be part of this Banking on Africa's Future? Tops.
Hello, yes, sir.
Would you want to be part of this Banking on Africa's Future?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We would definitely want to participate in such initiatives. A lot of guys within our generation, they are actually resorting to wrong activities because of situations which are actually out of their control. You try to establish a business, there are no jobs, there's no employment for the youth even after you graduate. Then when you say, let me get into self-employment, there's no guarantee that you will be getting payment for the services or products that you will be offering.
And Mr. Makoni, who do you insure with? Do you have a car?
Here in South Africa.
Yeah.
Yes.
Who do you insure with?
My bank, net bank, or King Price, GT.
Have you ever seen Mr. Price, who is a king?
No.
Have you ever seen
No.
Mr. Standard, who is Standard Bank?
No.
And Taps, who do you insure with?
Net bank.
Have you ever seen a bank that is a NED?
No.
But why do you have confidence that your problems will be solved if your choices are not the choices that point to where you want to go, the future that you want? Would you want to be part of a new mutual or old mutual?
I think a new mutual will actually add value to all the parties and everybody within the system.
Okay, so if I said let's buy, let's use volume to pay less for the things that we are already paying for, do you think that's a revolution that you want to be part of?
Definitely.
And Mr. Makoni?
Yes. I think of 100%.
So if I say the membership fee is 1,000 Rand per annum for us to go to Old Mutual, to Net Bank to say, we want a better rate for our people because they are only here during the productive part of their life. Once they are buggered, they go back to Zimbabwe, drink dirty water and die quickly. So when they leave for Zimbabwe, they must leave with some bit of cash. But if they are using all the cash to pay for insurance and nobody assures them that Zimbabwe will be better and brighter, then they might as well use their money now to start lobbying for policies that make sense.
I get you.
Yeah, it sounds like a brilliant idea because there is value and power in numbers.
And then you are doing you are doing you have started, you have CellTag Innovations Lab, trading is CellTag Communications. You do data, VoIP, and cloud services. And would you want to be part of this collective where we can use data and pay for data? Do you know what is the cheapest gig price for data in South Africa today? What is the lowest you can pay for 1 gig?
Currently in the market, if you are talking of Vodacom, if you are talking of MTN, standard rate for a gig, it's plus minus 130 to 150 rands.
All right. And Mr. Makoni, are you aware that you can pay for data for 70 Rand or even
1 gig?
For 1 gig?
No, I'm not aware.
Would you want to pay 70 Rand per gig?
Yes, I'm very much interested.
All right. And Mr. Makoni, there are other plans where you can pay less than that. But where you have flexibility, we can build our own community to start buying data in bulk and distributing it to our members for cheaper.
Okay.
A cheaper rate. And if I can do it for you, then it can be done for somebody else. Then all you need is to use the radio to testify that I was paying this and now I'm paying that.
Yeah, that will be a mass marketing platform.
And also insurance. You know, you can also save money by buying smart and by having a bigger voice in the market.
That's true.
So, Ms. Makoni, you do the technical side of data. You provide solutions, Mr. Taps. You provide solutions.
Yes, actually, you just said it the very same way that we are working to mobilize, whereby we want to concentrate on wholesale packages.
Yeah. So if we take the wholesale packaging and we buy in bulk, and then we can then sell to our friends and family, so that in life they don't end up paying more for something that we already are paying less with low volume.
Exactly, yes.
So that's why we're calling it banking on Africa's future. That the future of Africa does not start tomorrow. It starts now by the choices I make. One day, 1997, I said, no. I was angry at a bank, and I said, no, I'm going to start my own bank. And 1997, we opened First Bank. And when I was talking to people and saying, no, we need our own institutions. We don't need Old Mutual, we don't need Standard, we don't need Barclays Bank. We can do it on our own. Some people thought it was a joke, but today the bank is 22 years old.
Amen.
Do you understand?
Yeah.
So when people talk about SMM, they don't know which other companies were involved. They think even Schweppes, they don't even understand that Schweppes was part of the group. And were it not for that mischief of people in government using their power in government to do what they think is right, today it will be a different story. So there are things that start as ideas, but with the support of the people who need change in their lifetime. Because when you send a message to me, you were talking about me helping you to build your business. Is that correct?
That's true.
Yeah, yes, definitely.
Yeah, but imagine I'm a prostitute. Then they say, Mawere, what is the integrity of the service that these people are offering? And I say, I don't know them, I just know them through Facebook. Do you understand?
Yeah.
But if I say, no, we belong to the same association, the same community, and we are teaching every day the values of being a community builder, then you would know that the quality of your service is your advertisement.
Yes.
Yeah, you are as good as your last customer. So if that is the case, where roads could not do other things, he found Jews and Gentiles. You know that. When he set up the beers, he found, Byte Bridge is named after Alfred Byte. Did you know that?
Yeah, I didn't. I didn't know that.
Yeah?
Yes, I know.
So it's not just a bridge. So if you go to the Google and say Alfred Byte and Sister John Rhodes, you find something interesting. That one was a Jew, the other was a proud Englishman.
Yes.
Rhodes used his wealth and that of his business partner, Alfred Byte, and other investors to pursue his dream of creating a British Empire. His wealth and that of his business partners. But do you know how many chairmen of De Beers were there? There was only one chairman called Sisu John Rhodes. But others knew that if they are part of that pyramid, they will go far. Because Mr. Rhodes was the dreamer. The others were doers.
Like-minded people who supported his vision and dreams.
No, once I share a vision with you, whose vision is it now?
Our vision.
It's your vision. And you have to make it happen.
Okay.
You don't wait for Mawere. If Rhodes is dead, Bite will still be alive. So the vision doesn't die with Rhodes.
Yes, yes.
Do you see how they were organized?
Yeah, it looks like a very workable model.
Yeah. So they said, Mr. Rhodes, come and become the chairman, so that when we go to London, you'll be talking about the vision of why South Africa and not America. Why South Africa and not Australia? Because some people were already accustomed to sending their children to faraway places. And you were competing with other addresses. So they called it, it was called the Cape of Good Hope. If you have hope and it's good, the Cape Colony was your home.
Yes, yes.
But the people were not aspirational. For lazy people, that was not a home. So we can create structures, we can move with speed. We can bring Chiangwa tomorrow. All I need is to tell Chiangwa, get the hell out of there, come here, and do what is required of you. Just to meet other people.
Yes, yes.
But in meeting, we're talking about the new mutual.
Yes, yes.
In meeting, we're talking about how to buy vegetables smart, how to buy cucumber, how to buy meat, so everyone can eat. Imagine you counted the Zimbabwean economy in South Africa. You know how big it is?
Yeah.
Can you guess how big is it?
The South African economy.
The Zimbabwean economy in South Africa.
I suggest it's too big.
Yeah?
I suggest it's too big.
Okay, so imagine you were part of identifying the people of Zimbabwean heritage who live and work in South Africa, starting with you, just the people you know, and say, let's be part of this bank. We don't know the destination, but if I am in the bus, I can get where I want to get to.
That's true.
So, Taps, is that interesting for you? Hello? Taps? Hello? Taps? Oh, yeah. So,
yes, I'm back on the line, yes.
Yeah, I'm saying, are you interested in this conversation?
Yes, yes.
All right. So I've answered part of your question. That when two hands intersect, you make noise. But one hand cannot make noise.
That's true. That's true. That's true.
So white people came without knowing each other, but when they arrived, they started to know each other.
Yes, yes.
And they agreed we are white first.
And let's work as a team.
And the rest will follow. And generation after generation.
Absolutely great.
So
it seems like a workable model.
All right. So, Mr. Makoni, are you in?
I'm in.
All right. Taps, are you in? Taps, are you in? All right. I think, Taps, are you in?
Yes, I am in, sir.
So, Mr. Makoni, who is your data specialist?
My data specialist?
Yeah, in your company or where you?
It's like we have been using the cell field.
Okay. Do you want Taps to audit your spend on the IT and data?
Sorry?
Do you want a person like Taps to audit what you are spending on data?
Yeah, per month I'm spending about 750.
Or 750 rand?
Yes.
Okay. And do you work with others?
Yes, there are quite a number. I think we are about 1, 2, 3, 4. There are about 7 people using that.
Yeah, so you pay 750 as a group?
Yeah, per month I'm paying 750 total.
Is it as a person or as a company?
No, as a company in total.
All right. Imagine we add up 750 by 20 people.
20 people still using the data for 2 for 7.
No, I'm saying it becomes 15,000 rand.
Yes.
So why can't we use people like Taps to market them, to open doors for them, so that
a new entrant can come?
That's right. We are the new entrant that we are waiting for.
Yeah, that's the same thing that I was saying right from the start. Like there's this thing that says the Como, which is exactly what is talked about this region road and our Bay. The other one came from east, the other one came from north, but they met here in Africa, then they built something that was solid.
So, Taps, are you willing to be part of that?
I'm definitely and more than willing to be part of this initiative.
So, I think, so let's do that. And because Zimbabwe, people think politicians are human beings, but they forget that all human beings are human. There is no one who was born to be a bullshitter like a politician.
And there's something that I also wanted to say. I don't know. You can say like sorry to say this, but I have to say that people have been relying on it for years. And right now people are struggling when it comes to airtime, when it comes to data. Econet is doing what it feels like with people of Zimbabwe, of which it's my humble wish that something that you're talking about is data. If it is plowed into that type of economy, which is that are even affordable to this, there will not be check for such type of a market.
Yeah. So that's what we have here. So any last words?
My last word is I'm in.
All right. And Taps?
My last words just in support of the proposition that you have indicated, which is actually a good purpose for the future that we require. When I sent you the message, there is an opportunity that is there along the M1, whereby by the time we get to January, it can actually be a good starting point for us to expose our initiative.
That's right. So if imagine you start today, I'll get the guys to send you the forms, and where you can get, where you can join. You can actually join on on the website under membership, I'll send you the website, then you can go there and you just, if you have a credit card, you can join there.
All right, no, that's excellent, that.
Yeah. So that then we can start building the Jews and Gentiles within one common borders.
Yeah, that's excellent. That it looks promising, and we're more than willing to participate within the network.
Perfect. Thank you. So I'll send you the stuff either on LinkedIn and on Messenger.
Okay, thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
Okay, thanks.
Okay.